Hey, Eric here with Adventures in Wet Shaving, and welcome back. It's good to see you. My one word is heart, and I put my heart into everything I do. And I believe every time you shave with a straight razor, you're getting a better shave. Stay tuned to the end of this video for a special announcement for all of our ILR fans out there. In this video, we are looking at how to properly use a 2-inch strop. And we're going to do that right after seeing how to make a 2-inch strop. Starting right now.
Hey Eric, thank you for having me on your channel. I'm so glad that this is actually the first time I'm premiering on YouTube for the ILR, for my ILR products. For those of you who don't know, I am the owner of ILR, which some people pronounce Imperia La Rocca, some people pronounce Imperia La Roccia, some people call it, well, other things. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm fine with it any kind of way you want to call it. But anyway, as you may have gathered from the title of Eric's video, this is about 2-inch strops, and specifically our new ILR Horween Illini Latigo Strops. They're 2-inch strops, and you know, we've got a couple of different colors coming out with them. And Eric, as you'll see, Eric is going to do a full review of our strops. So I thought I would help Eric out a little bit with his channel and introduce myself in the process, and show you guys the process that we go through for making our strops, at least the 2-inch ones anyway. Now, we do also make 3-inch strops, and as you can see here, we have a large variety of strops. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different 3-inch strops that we offer. At present, we offer 1, 2, 3 different 2-inch strops that will be bumped up to 4 very soon. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into showing you exactly how we go about making our strops. You know, in order to make a great product, first you have to start off with great materials. And we actually use, and I can't say this enough, we use the Horween Illini Latigo leather. It is by far the absolute best leather on the market for Latigo. So we unroll a large enough piece to get our 24 inches, and we're going to cut it a little bit oversized. And as you can see here, there's a lot of ripples, and that's the belly and armpit area, which we can't use. And to tell you the truth, there's only about 30% of the hide that we can actually use. If you're wondering why really good strops are so expensive, it's because there's only about 30% of that hide that we can use. So we cut out a large piece, cut ourselves a straight edge, and then we're going to go ahead and cut out our 2 inches. And as you can see, all of our strops are 100% handmade by us. And we're a small company. There's only 3 of us that do all of the work, whether it be sharpening stones, razor strops, soaps, everything. We do it all ourselves. But that's okay. So we get that cut out, and there is our 2-inch strip. So once that's cut out, we'll grab our fire hose material, which is a nylon over foam core, which we find to be again, some of the best material that you can use for finishing off and polishing up doing that final polish on your razor. So we'll trim up the end of our leather. And now it's time to go over to the clicker press. So we've got ends already, clicker dies for our ends that are already made up. And we will cut out our ends, which are the handles. And we do that for the leather so that we don't have to do any sewing on this, so that we can make this a little bit more economical. You know, we tried to reduce the number of parts. So we click out the handle portion of the leather. Now we're clicking out the handle portion of the fire hose material. And there we go. And then once we've got that, we take our Horween football leather and we will cut out our top piece that holds everything together. You know, and we use these clicker dies because they really do make for a consistent product. Every single strop that we make is identical to the last one, which is identical to the next one. So once we've got that, we'll go ahead and sand out any imperfections, make everything nice and even, nice and smooth. Catch both sides of it. And then we'll come in and we'll bevel the edges. Now we bevel the edges, both top and bottom side of the strop. That just makes for a nicer feel in your hand. And then the final step before assembly, we're going to go ahead and press our logo on one side. And this is gold foil embossing on about a 70-year-old quick print machine. And we'll flip it over and we will catch the Horween logo on the back side. There we go. Perfect. So that was our last step before final assembly. Now we'll punch our holes, which we use a 3-gang hole punch. That is exactly the right width and spacing for our Chicago screws so that everything comes out perfect. Pop in our 3 brass Chicago screw fronts. Assemble everything and then flip it over. And we'll put our swivel snap on. And put our backs on our Chicago screws and tighten them up. And we'll even index the screws so that all of them are facing the same direction. So this is the strop that I just finished making, and I think it came out pretty well. You know, a lot of effort goes into these strops, and it's a lot more effort than just the 6 minutes that that this video got reduced down to, or the process got reduced down to. And when we're going to make strops, usually we'll set up to do somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 30 strops at a time. We'll spend a day or two just on one strop, well, one type of strop. Like if we're doing the chocolate colored, we'll probably do 20 or 30 of them at a time. Same thing with any of the other colors that we go to do. And you know, the 2-inch strops, they are quite a bit easier to put together than, say, our 3-inch strops. Our 3-inch strops, they're all glued and sewn construction. You know, these there's a lot more work that goes into these, plus a little bit more materials. The materials are a little bit more expensive. Which is why we have a little bit higher price tag on them. Now this one is the olive green and basket weave, and I mean it really does make just a gorgeous, gorgeous strop. And performance, well, Eric uses our navy blue, which is the exact same leather as this olive green, but just in a different color. Now for our English bridle, which that's what this is, our English bridle is all Wicked and Craig, and we use all Horween for our tops and our handles. So, but anyway, Eric, I wish you continued success with your YouTube channel, and I hope all is going well with you. I'm glad to be a part of this wet shaving community, and you know, I hope to hear from you guys and see some orders placed from you guys. So you guys take care, and I'll see you guys on the next video, where I'm going to show, I'll send Eric a copy of the next video, which shows how we make these, because these are a lot more labor intensive. See you guys next time.
Doug, thanks so much for the insider look on how you make your ILR 2-inch Horween Latigo leather strops. Now let's take a closer look at this ILR strop. It is just beautiful. Again, this is made from the highest quality leather. This is Horween football leather here. This is Horween Latigo leather, and just marvelous. And that leather, nice and thick. See that? It makes it where you can't get a bow in it. It will keep its shape, which I have found to be one of the most important things with strops. Keeping them flat and straight is key. It has the ILR logo right here on the front, and then on the back you've got the Horween logo there. They're the ones that make this fabulous leather, and Doug at ILR makes fantastic strops. This is their fire hose strop. This is nylon over foam core, and it's all screwed together with Chicago screws, and this is a gold plated swivel. Just marvelous. It is really quite nice. How to properly use a 2-inch strop. And for our razor, we're going to be using my Tierra frame back. That is a smiling blade, and there you go. There's the frame back part of that. Isn't that cool? So the blade is a separate piece of metal from here, and like I say, this is a smiling blade, and the 2-inch strops are known for being really good on smiling blades, because you can do the X strokes that you need to get that all smoothed out, straightened out, and ready to shave. The first thing we do is we're going to warm up this leather by rubbing our hand on it. That's all you need to do to prep a brand new strop when you're stropping. We just get that leather warmed up and we're in good shape. Now, you're going to want to hold this on the tang like that and wrap your fingers around it. You don't want to put a whole lot of pressure on those scales, because that can be a bad thing for your razor. So you're going to hold here, and now what we're going to do, we're going to come down on the spine, roll in, and see how we've got the heel of the razor on the strop. So we got the heel of razor on the strop. It's flat, and as we move in an arc. That way the blade gets stropped the full length of the blade, even though this is a 2-inch drop, and it works fine. Start with the heel, arc, and get to the toe, just like that. That's what we're looking for. And this is a medium strop. As far as stropping it, it is very, very slick, and that razor glides without any effort at all. So you can do those rolling X strokes. You can work on a smiling blade like this one. Yeah, and it works really well. So let's go ahead and put some laps on this strop. Get it going. Now you don't have to go fast. You do need to hold the strop taut and make it where it's not springing down like that. You don't want it to be floppy. You want it tight, and you need enough pressure on that blade to keep the spine and the edge on the strop at all times. The other thing you can do is you don't need to go really fast. It really makes no difference, okay? As long as you get in the right number of laps, you are good to go. You can go as slow as you want, just like that. And that's perfectly fine. There we go. And given enough time, you will build up muscle memory and you'll be able to speed up, but you don't need to speed up any more than you have to. So this razor is all set. Doug at ILR has also generously offered this strop up to be given away. So the rules are really simple. Down in the comments, tell me what you like the most about the Adventures in Wet Shaving channel, and you could be a winner. Like this video if you liked it, and now is a great time to pick up some of these strops because the holidays are here, and anybody that is in your life that uses a strop would enjoy something like this. Click up here to see my latest video. Click over here to see a video specially picked out for you. Click on this one to see how to start straight razor shaving the series. Have a great shave and a good day. Life is good. I will see you next time on Adventures in Wet Shaving.